Church members in Southeast Texas are holding hands, praying, and trying to come to grips with the shooting deaths of 9 people at a church in South Carolina. Tonight, here's the latest information on that shooting. Investigators arrested 21-year-old Dyllan Roof in North Carolina, about 200 miles away from Charleston, where he's accused of killing 9 members of an African Methodist Episcopal Church. The Justice Department is investigating the shooting as a possible hate crime. Tonight, the shooting is affecting church members across the nation, including Beaumont and the Golden Triangle. KFDM's Jessica Crawford spent the day gathering reaction from members of an AME church in Southeast Texas. She joins us live now from the St. Paul African Methodist Episcopal Church on Waverly Street in South Beaumont. Jessica, what is that church's message tonight?
Greg, people here are still shocked that someone would shoot and kill multiple people while at a worship service. And right now they're just saying that prayers are the only thing that can heal.
When we come to worship and we have those that are out to do us harm.
Gathering in prayer.
Bring justice.
Members of the St. Paul African Methodist Episcopal Church on Waverly Street in Beaumont. They say it's the best way to respond to the mass shooting of 9 people at Emmanuel AME Church in Charleston Wednesday night.
I'm still actually trying to wrap my mind around it, but the more you see on news, you know it's real. It happened.
Reverend Carol Dawson says the first African Methodist Episcopal, or AME church, was founded in 1868, so blacks could have a place to worship. Investigators say Wednesday night, Dyllan Roof spent an hour at a prayer meeting at the church in Charleston. Then, according to police, he opened fire, killing 9 people. Bobbie Williams believes before the shooting, the congregation in Charleston likely greeted Roof with open arms.
I know we're loving people, so I can just imagine that they greeted him, well, come on in, hug, showing love.
The thought that someone would take that love for granted disturbs Hesse Spain.
We need more God in all our hearts, and I think that would help solve many of these problems. They don't know the Lord.
Reverend Dawson says her congregation will continue to bow its head in prayer and refuse to live in fear.
It could have been any church in the United States of America where we assemble. We are here on Tuesday nights doing Bible study. It could have been one of us.
The Beaumont Police Department says they want to teach people here in the city how they can respond to active shooter situations. If you're interested in that, then you can contact the Beaumont Police Department at 832-1234. Live in Beaumont, I'm Jessica Crawford, KFDM 6 News.
Thank you, Jessica. Now, we posted this story to our KFDM News Facebook page, and it has many of you talking tonight with more than 20,000 views and dozens of comments. One viewer writes, quote, "I don't understand why or how someone could do this." Another viewer writes, quote, "Wow, what has happened to our country when you have to gun down people in their church?" And this last one says, quote, "I'm glad they apprehended him so quickly before he could harm anyone else." To view more comments or post one, visit our KFDM News Facebook page.